Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome to a special bonus episode of Let's Play Seiken Densetsu 3! Just by myself this time, and I've got a party that I used in a test run where I had both Duran and Angela in the same party here. And they usually don't mesh too well, but these are the job classes that I ended up using. The main idea with using Duran as a sword master instead of a duelist here is so that way I can get access to Leaf Saber there, which, lets you absorb MP, so Angela can cast her spells over and over and over again. And we also have Moon Saber to absorb HP with your sabers there too, so that's pretty nice. Let's see, we also have Lise. I've made her just into a Star Lancer because, well, I already used her in a previous LP, but this is just a test run or to show some unique things off here. But anyway, we got multi-targeting buffs and everything there. That really helps out a lot. But ironically, Angela doesn't really care that much about buffs, really, because, let's see, she gets Death Spell. Deals 999 damage to any enemy as long as your level is greater than or equal to the target there. So, it doesn't have to be low level, just as long as you have more levels than they do, or equal to there. And she also gets access to Tier 3 elemental spells, too, as a Rune Master. Like, we got Cold Blaze, that can turn an enemy into a snowman, or Stone Cloud can petrify enemies. Stun Wind, one of the very few spells in the game that lets you silence an enemy. But we also have that with Star Lancer there with Marduk. And we also get Dark Force, which isn't nearly as intimidating as my next LP. But anyway, that's pretty much all we got here. So, I wanted to take on Korin again here to show you, well, what would have happened if I didn't have counter magic against him. I'm just gonna go through the dialogue really quick. If you really want to see it, well, I did that, I think 3 episodes ago? Yeah, that would have been 3 episodes ago. But oddly enough, even though, Korin killed her mother, or at least so it seemed, Angela does not get one line of dialogue here. It changes a little bit after the fight, which is partially why I want to show this. But that just seems bizarre to me that Angela wouldn't have any dialogue or anything to say to Korin about this. I wonder if Angela has anything to say if Duran isn't around, and then the lines would fall to Angela. For boss time! But I don't know anything about that. I've played the game probably at least 20 times or something, but I don't think I've ever done Duran or Angela's path without Duran in the group there. But anyway, okay, so we got Moon Saber. I want to go with that, so that way we won't have trouble keeping our HP up. But if you get Moon Saber on everyone, you won't have trouble keeping up with healing there. Especially if you get Power Up on everyone, but I want to get Moon Saber on everyone, and the thing is that the Elemental Sabers can target everyone, but Moon and Leaf Saber can only target one character at a time. So I'm going to hold off on Power Up until I get Moon Saber on everyone. And I might need to heal up a little bit before we get to that point if he hits us pretty hard there. Okay, so you get Saber on yourself. Okay, that's enough time. Oh, I was trying to get into Lisa's menu there, but no. Okay. But anyway, getting Mind Up on everyone is huge for this fight if you don't have counter magic. You gotta have some way to reduce the damage of his spells there. So we're not outright immune, but we'll manage. Okay, now let me switch to Duran there, And let's see. If Angela is at max HP, I will have her use Death Spell. But otherwise, I'll let her use her physical attacks so that way she can restore her own HP that way. I wouldn't even bother with Leaf Saber, just because I'm not going to be casting Death Spell that often, and I probably can't get into... Oh, I can get into her menu. That's weird, even though she was already in the middle of an attack. Usually you can't do that. But anyway, yeah, just keep on going with that. Duran, oddly enough, I don't think he has any counterattacks. At least not according to my source, anyway. Let's see. Angela, yeah, you need to get some HP back. So let's... Man, how did he move that fast? So yeah, I'm going to wait a little while before doing another one of those. I don't know what his barrier change does. I guess it changes his elemental affinities. But I don't care, because Death Spell is non-elemental. Well, I think it's non-elemental. I mean, it's a shade spell, but I don't think it well, even if it were an element, it wouldn't matter. You would still take the damage anyway. It always deals fixed damage. Huh, now that's got me thinking. Now I gotta play the game all over again. Now, that's enough Seiken Densetsu 3 LPs or playthroughs for a little while. Something I had thought about doing is maybe doing like a live stream or something of a playthrough with some other party members. Like try different combinations. This game just has so much replay value, especially if you don't use the Bazel Black Market. But yeah, there's just so many little intricacies to the system and everything. But anyway, yeah, that hurt us quite a bit. So yeah, we're going to be going without Death Spell for a little while. Hey, alright! No, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Ha ha! Oh, yeah, we already kind of knew this, but yeah, all this transpires identically to before until we actually leave the room. So, why don't you, I don't know, fight the Dragon Emperor and get your soul back? Or you could just kill yourself and, I don't know, go to the underworld with the Dark Prince, or, wait, no, that's another LP. Well, another one of these LPs. He gone! Oh, yeah, we might want to stop him. Or kill a rabbit, one of the two. Oh, yeah, we might want to take care of that. Not that I really care about the level ups, but they're there. And even with Angela in the party, we still don't get an explanation of why she's back or anything. I've learned a hell of a lot more magic than you. How about I try that spell that Corin used on you the last time? Or not. So, yeah, I guess that's... You get a little more explanation of what happened between her, or Corin and she. But yeah, we kind of need to save the world or kill a rabbit. I'm gonna actually go to the Black Rabbite still because there's a little glitch that someone wanted me to show off. I actually forgot about it. I heard about it before, but it was so many years ago that I just forgot. So, yeah, I want to show you a much easier way of dealing with the Black Rabbite. It's a cheap trick, but I want to show it. So I'll just meet you over in the Dragon's Hole then. Okay, we're back in the Dragon's Hole here. Gained a level for a few of us along the way. And, okay, I want that spell to be ready. Let's go take on the Black Rabbit one more time. And this would have made farming the Moogle badge a lot easier. Now, one thing you want to be absolutely careful of. Do not press the A button, because if you do, your AI-controlled characters will start attacking. You don't want that. What you want to do is use some shade elemental spell, like Dark Force there. Okay, don't press the A button after that. Okay, just wait for it. And what happens is, because I don't know what the Black Rabbit's exact HP is, it's probably like 65,000 something. And when you use Dark Force or some other shade elemental spell on it, it overflows its HP, and then you basically not one-shot it, but you kill it really, really quickly. So, yeah, it's pretty insane there. Just like the Egg Dragon in Lufia 2 there. So, yeah, that's a much easier way of doing it, but, yeah, I didn't get the Moogle badge. But I've already created a file in advance where I did get the Moogle badge and made it to the end there. So I'll just meet you over at the Mana Holy Land then. Okay, we're back at the Mana Holy Land. And when I was on my way here, I was thinking, hey, why not grind up to level 50 before fighting the Dragon Emperor? So that way my level would be greater than, or well, equal to, in this case, his level. So that way I could use Death Spell on him. But the problem is that he counters magic with Ancient. So, yeah, that's not really going to work here. We're pretty much going to have to use the same strategy as Corrin, except, well, without using Death Spell periodically. So, yeah, that doesn't help us out much. But anyway, there is a little ending scene that we get with Angela there. And I would at least like to show that off. Nothing extraordinary, but, you know, I just want to be thorough here and show a different way of taking out the Dragon Emperor himself. Boy, that's some light show you got there, Fairy. At least I think that's the Fairy that's making all that light show, given that the Dragon Emperor is kind of surprised what's going on here, but okay. But anyway, yeah, all the dialogue, same as before. And I'm pretty much going to be using the same strategy as before. Although the nice thing about having Star Lancer this time around is that whenever the Dragon Emperor uses his mass debuffs on us, I can just, well, mass buff us up again. For final boss time against the Dragon Emperor. Okay, so once again, I'm not going to be using Leaf Saber again. Yeah, that kind of ruins the whole point, but oh well. Let's get Moon Saber going on everyone. And again, I want to start with a good mind up there. And do not use the death spell. We don't need that. And I'm also gonna, well, I don't need Protect Up. I do want to cast Power Up after I get Moon Saber on everyone because of the way the power boosting effect stacks. You still keep the Moon Saber effect, but the power-up overwrites the added damage of an Elemental Saber, but that doesn't really matter with Moon Saber. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we got that on Angela, so let's go on Lise then. Yeah, with Mind Up, yeah, this guy can't even touch us with his magic. Unless he uses, like, Flare! Or something else really big like that. Okay, we got that. Duran, one more time. Let's get that on yourself there. Wait for it. Okay, then have Lise cast Power Up. Or I could just wait until Duran's done with whatever he's doing, because I can't get into Lisa's menu. Okay, let's try that one again there. Lise, get up off your ass. I know the dragon just ran his head right into you, but that's no excuse. Okay, but anyway, I do want to heal up Lise, even though she could get some of her HP back with Moon Saber. I just want to get her out of the danger zone. There we are. And the rest should be relatively straightforward. Now I'm just going to switch to Duran here. Yeah, the green numbers are the HP regeneration that we're getting from the Moon Saber there. Unfortunately, Angela doesn't get as much of a benefit of that out of that, but I did max out her strength as much as I could, I think. At least I couldn't put any more stats into that. Okay, I think this is going to reduce our max HP. Yeah, but actually, unlike what I did the first time, I don't want to use those, what are they called? The Stardust Herbs, because unbeknownst to me, they not only cancel debuffs on you, they also cancel your buffs that you might have cast on yourself there too. So, yeah, it says clear all magic effects. I didn't realize that included my own buffs, and that's probably why the first fight with the Dragon Emperor did not go so well. I mean, we won, yeah, but it could have been a lot easier if I actually thought about that. Did he do a debuff on us with that thing? I don't think so, but I wasn't paying attention. Well, he didn't reduce my physical defense. That would have dealt a lot more damage if he did. Well, and we're still dealing pretty good damage to him, so I didn't lose my power. Uh-oh. It's Moogle time! Fortunately, I did have the Moogle badge this time around. Okay, well, it looks like we're getting close to the halfway point, at least. I might want to use some chocolates here. Yeah, I'm going to. Because, yeah, I'm not going to be able to heal up in time before he pops his head out again and then hits us with something nasty. Yeah, that ought to be good. Yeah, maybe I should have used some round candies there, but whatever. Okay, let's try this one again, pal. Game? Can I play the game, please? Thank you. Okay, let's try that one again. One thing I would also try to do, if you're using Moon Saber, I would recommend trying to avoid using any text, even level 1 text, just because for some reason, it seems like it's difficult to hit the boss, at least with Duran's level 1 tech anyway. It's like the game can only register so many hits, and since I hit him at the same time as someone else, my hit doesn't get registered, and I just get perpetually stuck without being able to regenerate my HP. Oh boy. Ow. Mega Flare! Yep, pretty much. Okay, Lise, let's get you back up and running. Okay, yeah, I think chocolate will do just fine for Angela and Duran there. Yeah, whenever he shifts positions like that, you want to try and keep yourself healed up before he can hit you with something else real big again. But otherwise, we're doing okay, I guess. Yeah, at least I'll get above 300. As long as I keep my party members above 300 HP, I'll be fine with that. Lise, are you going to get some of your HP back, like, sometime today? Good. What happened to the music? Ah, that's more like it. Sweet music to my ears. Yeah, it's kind of weird, Angela using her physical attacks, but it's actually more efficient to have her use her physical attacks if you got the appropriate buff than to use her spells. Yeah, the game kind of shafted magic and big techs. I mean, I made them work in 2 separate LPs, but still. Okay, now he reduced my magic defense, so yeah, we gotta deal with that. I would think that the HP reduction effect from the spell he used would have worn off by now. I know it's not like a perpetual debuff. It's one of those weird ones that actually has like a timer on it, I think, and it'll eventually run out. Okay, we're still doing good damage there. Well, except Angela, but she never does. Even in her dark job classes, she just never gets that great with damage like that. But it's still worthwhile if you got, like, sabers and you use them on her. She can still be a house and deal more damage than, well, more DPS than she would with her spells because of the lengthy spell animations. Oh well, they tried. Uh-oh, nuts. Yeah, that's gonna put a damper on things. Do I still have the Spectre's Eye? No, I do not. Okay. I was wondering, maybe I could cancel out the Protect Up with that, but no. If only I had an evil shaman with Carly in my party. Because I think that's where you get anti-magic the spell. And that's really nice. Like against bosses that absorb certain elements and you want to like debuff them, like with a Jitsu or something. Yeah, it really helps out a lot. Uh-oh. Okay, got that on us. That time I saw it. Okay, let's do that. Let's see. I think I want to heal Angela, if I recall correctly. Just try to keep everyone above 300 HP. You'll be fine. Did he reduce my physical defense? I think he did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Because he dealt like 500 damage to Duran, and that shouldn't happen. Though maybe, I don't know. Well, he did get power up on himself, didn't he? Maybe that's why. Well, we'll do what we can just to be on the safe side. As long as no one dies, we'll be fine. Yeah, let's just keep going. Can I still get some HP back, please? No? Okay. Well, I can, but it's taking too long. And I want to get out of the lethal damage range. There we go. The Dragon Emperor seems to really like picking on Duran for some reason. Ow. You'll be fine. Shake it off, Angela. But I should get a candy or round drop. Round drop, okay. I keep getting those mixed up. You'd think after all these years I'd know which is which, from which game or translation, but no! Okay, we're still good. We're still good. I'm surprised it only dealt like 200 damage there. Oh, this is gonna hurt again. Ow. How many healing items do I have left? Man, even with all this stuff, he's wailing on me. Well, let's see. We got a lot of those. Yeah, let's use this on Angela there. Let's see. Lise, I think, might be okay with just a candy. Or round up. Okay, let's try that one again, pal. Yeah, we're dealing less damage to him, but that's because he's got Protect Up on himself. Did that spell do anything? I don't think it did. I mean, it kind of deal damage to us and hit us with like some knockback, but that was about it. But anyway, okay, Lise, now you need some real help. Man, this is turning out just like before, even with, or without my, what is it? Or yeah, with all my buffs, or without canceling them with the Stardust herbs. Huh. I'm surprised he didn't counter that with Ancient. Oh, that's because he was dead. Right, I meant to do that. Good job, guys. Go team. Okay, well anyway, with the ending, yeah, like I said, the only thing that really changes is Angela's scene, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, it's just kind of sad how on her own path, she doesn't even get that much that unique dialogue. It's almost like they did 5 of the characters, gave them at least some decent amount of development, and then they were in a rush to do Angela, and they forgot or something. I don't know. Oh well. Still, having 3 separate paths to take throughout the game, that's huge. I think this game was about as big as Chrono Trigger, if I recall correctly. One of the bigger ones for the Super Nintendo. Not the biggest, though. There were some that were bigger. Thank you for failing to save mana and the mana tree and all that stuff. Not in your lifetime. Ah, okay. And you didn't tell us this because... Now you're just... Ah, okay. Or you could do that now. Oh, I thought it was the lady, like it was in the first game. So you were a flying fairy, then you flew into my head, then you left or died, and now you're going to become a tree. Doesn't exactly sound like the best career plan to me. But whatever works for you, I mean, that's kind of what you were born for, or bred for, or magically created for, whatever works for you. Maybe next time I do play through the game, I should do Angela's path with just her, but not Duran. Another reason why I made Angela into a rune master on this path is because in the Glass Desert and the Dragon's Hole, they have more enemies with the basic 4 elemental weaknesses than the other 2 dungeons combined. So having those tier 3 elemental spells really helps out a lot. You can just basically one-shot anything as long as you know what their elemental weakness is. But yeah, using Swordmaster with her so that I could have a Leaf Saber or Tree Saber, or whatever they call it, yeah, that didn't work out nearly as well as I had hoped. But yeah, I mean, when bosses counter what you do, it's like, what do you want me to do? Use magic and let myself get hit again? What? That doesn't work! Yeah, we're all gonna freeze to death, but the fires in our hearts will keep us alive. No! What is wrong with you? Yeah, just jump off a cliff. That'll perk you right up. Booty! That would be, like, really awkward, though, wouldn't it? I mean, I know King Richard isn't Duran's dad, but, I mean, his king, you know, had a child with the queen, and then she's her daughter, but, I mean, I know the king's not Duran's dad, but still. I don't know. That would just seem really, really awkward to me. If, like, Duran and Angela, like, actually got together. But, no, that's not happening. So, yeah, that's pretty much all you get out of Angela there. So, yeah, that's why I didn't have any problem ditching Angela for the actual LP of this path. It's just really not worth it for the dialogue there. Like, when you fight the Darkshine Knight, you don't even get any music at all. It's just dead silence. It's like, oh yeah, oh wait, I'm not your father. Where is Duran anyway? Oh, well, I gotta kill you anyway. Die! And no music at all. It's bizarre. That also makes me wonder about the incompleteness of Angela's dialogue. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe they were going to put a song there for Angela fighting the Darkshine Knight, but they never got around to it or something. Like, I don't know, maybe have the Darkshine Knight kill her mother, and so that way she would want revenge too, or something or other like that. Then maybe have an interesting plot development, because then, well, Angela would have no problem killing him, but Duran would know that he was his father, and be like, you can't kill my dad. That's kind of crossing the line there, Angela. So, left my aunt alone with my baby sister. Went out for revenge. Brought home booty. Doesn't get much better than that, huh, Duran? I'm not going to go through the whole ending and the credits again. I'm just going to go to the end of this part and, well, then we'll just leave it at that. So I hope you've enjoyed Let's Play Seiken Densetsu 3 for the third and hopefully final time. I've pretty much done just about everything you can in the game. Like I said, maybe I might do something with like a live stream. I've done a little bit of live streaming on Twitch, like a couple years ago when I was really into Hearthstone and all that stuff. So I know what's involved and everything like that. But, I mean, it's not something I'm going to do in the near future. I want to put my time and effort into, well, getting new LPs ready to go. It'll be a little while before I have my next side LP going, but we'll get that one going soon enough. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!